Well, the team is winning. Oh, we're definitely not failing. We haven't failed a copycat set since the new format dropped. We've had mono winning sets since Great League came back, including a 5-0 in our last set. So this team went undefeated last set, in large part because all of our opponents' teams had Azus on them, which was awesome for us because they didn't lead them. Yes, we're failing to actually copy any other teams. You are correct. The copycat part isn't happening. The part that's happening is we keep winning. Drapion. Sure. This is reasonable. Our backline doesn't really love Drapion, so... A Crunch would be bad. An Aqua Tail less so. Please be Aqua Tail. Okay. Aqua Tail is like one of the few moves we could actually take, and I wouldn't be sad, so... This seems like a good matchup for us, so. It's the next Godzilla X Kong movie. Neophobus, right? Okay. Now the question here is, can I get them dead from here without spending any more energy, without having to shield? And I don't think the answer is yes. I think I'm gonna have to use... Okay. They're just gonna pivot back. So they saved the Furret, which I don't really know was the play that they wanted to make. Do I want to save the Dragonite though? No, I don't. I think we just want... Oh, boo. I'm not going to shield what's probably a Crunch, but it would have been nice. It would have been nice. Okay, and then Cradily. Oh, come on. They got that in before. That's not good. Oh, we CMP'd. I was trying to get my move timings right, and I just punted that away. So what do we do here? I think what we want to do is farm up some energy here, and then we'll clear the debuff. We'll try and catch and clear the debuff, right? All right. Decent eye discipline out of our opponent. Oh, that's a little annoying, because this actually is going to get a move now, and now we have to oh, yeah. Our opponent was ready for us. Our opponent was ready for us. So now our problem is that they have a move, which they'll win CMP, and then we'll lose. Yeah. All right. GG's. I think that was a winnable game, and I think I misplayed it in a couple spots, and that's a shame, but that's all right. It's time to move on. So we got a Drapion. We've got a Furret. The Furret was on Swift. Yep, there we go. And then a Cradily. Okay. Sounds fine to me. But yeah, I definitely think that there were angles for us. We probably should have preserved the Dragonite in hindsight. The Cradily has a hard time killing it. And we never really got to take advantage of having shield advantage in that game. Steelix. I don't love it. I don't love it. But I also, like, don't hate it. Aquatail times really nicely into Steelix too because it's on 8. So I just go straight Aquatails without having to think about it too much. I don't know what are they gonna earthquake me? It's like fangs, okay. Yeah, unfortunately I jammed this button too early. What are we? I think we're gonna go in here. It's a nice shiny. One of the first shiny Toxapexes I've actually seen in GBL. They're not like super widely available. Yeah, Sludge Wave is not that impressive after the it's not that impressive after the debuffs, so. But yeah, I wish I had crunched them, because if I had crunched them, then they would be dead already, right? Oh, Boo earns. I was really hoping to not have to deal with that either, but okay. Okay, so that dies. Talonflame. I don't love that, right? Psychic Fangs, I guess. Crunch. Now here's the question. Can I parlay this into a victory of some kind? Maybe. We're gonna get one move here. And then we're definitely dead to this Incinerate. And then it's probably just about whether or not Drapion can get to a move before I die, which I think I can with the 2 shields. I don't think they're going to get 3 charge moves, and I don't think I'm going to die to flame charges in the interim. Yeah, they're toast. GG's. All right. All right. All right. Now we're copycatting, baby. Let's go. Maybe that old team was good, but maybe this new team's good too. It's got a furret on it. He's our little furry friend. I think we could have played that game cleaner, but you know, I'm not entirely sure what the game plan was there. There are a lot of those matchups that were kind of sketchy. Diggersby. I don't want it. I don't want it. I want it to go away. Can it go away? Can it just go away? Maybe. Because I get the feeling we're not going to win this fight. I need to pivot at some point. I'm just kind of trying to find like, I don't know, some scenario where it feels good to do it. Our problem here is that I can't even get them to bite on a shield at this point, which kind of sucks. I was hoping I could, but it doesn't feel like I can. And they CMP'd us. Yeah, I think... Do we just have to let it go? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, y'all. Oh, it didn't even kill me. Okay. It's just really bleak. We're gonna have to maybe hope that one of our other Pokemon is a problem, and it's gonna have to be Cradilly. And the attack drop there is really kind of butts for us. That feels bad. I mean, I'm like deep in the hole now, right? We're two shields in the hole. But I want to preserve the Cradilly because I think I want to get out here and like try and make something. Okay, so I eat the energy here. Yeah, and then this thing is super debuffed, so I think I'm gonna be able to survive another move. Crunch. Oh, I should have saw that coming. So they clear the debuff, they catch this move, they preserve a shield, and then they just come on right back and put me in a pretty bad situation. It's not like, oh no, they're gonna show me that they have a Sableye. Okay. The problem with the Sableye for us is that while we like, this is a great matchup with shields, but it's a pretty terrible matchup once shields are gone, because we just don't have, we don't resist any of these charge moves. We resist the fast move though, so it's like we'd much rather be, yeah, we're not gonna be able to win this. They were kind and showed us all their Pokemon though, so at least, you know, we at least we know what we're copycatting. At least we know what we're copycatting. And then you get me. GG's, friendo. Well done. Okay. I've still never played Pokemon Stadium 2, and I probably never will. Pokemon Stadium 2 came out when I was in like college, so I never got around to it. Diggersby, Drapion, and Sableye. So I'm only vaguely aware of things that happen in Pokemon Stadium 2. Just like I'm only vaguely aware of pretty much every Pokemon thing between like Gen 5 and 8. Hey, look. It's the opposite side of the matchup. It's the opposite side of the matchup. Let's see if they're a little more diligent about how they play this. They probably have Aqua Tail. And they are Shadow, so being Shadow does make a difference. Annihilate. That's kind of a good news, bad news situation for us. We definitely have a counter for Annihilate. And it did definitely catch a move. But, you know, we should be able to farm it, basically. It might have been Neophobos. Yeah, what year did Stadium 2 come out? Ooh. What year did Stadium 2 come out? I'm curious. It was that early. Was it an N64 game? Was it that early? I only remember Stadium 1. It's a game. Oh, it's a GameCube game, right? Oh, that thing's dead. It's a GameCube game, right? I did have a GameCube. All right. So what do we do now? I mean, I like to think that double crunch just wins us the game. And I don't have to get too cute here. Coliseum is the GameCube one. Okay. Yeah, never mind then. I maybe I'm mixing up. It's possible I'm mixing up Coliseum and Stadium 2. I just never played Stadium 2 for whatever reason. It never crossed my, or if I did, I totally forgot about it. All right, we still got a chance here. We do have to salvage the set with a third win, but you're right, yeah. I just don't remember it. I do remember the first one. It's a Fergalator lead. Okay. Don't love this as their counter swap. I have no moves to throw at this thing anymore. Upside though, they take a lot of Shadow Claw damage, and so there might be a scenario where we can steal this. I'm just debating currently if that's a real thing I can play for. No. Come on, Sludge. Yeah, Sludge. Oh, Sludge does enough. Even resisted Sludge does plenty there, so. So I think we come here, we farm this. I do have shield advantage now, so ideally I can parlay shield advantage into me trying to slap Fergalator with something. But our problem here, I think, is that this advantage is not adding up to a victory as it stands. Unless we get a little lucky here. I'm not gonna shield, but I hate it. Because I'm gonna go for the farm down. Oh, ball sack. All right, well. On one hand, at least I know I was actually close to being correct. On the other hand, it does feel really bad when you miss by that much, right? So this should kill it. Nope, they're going for that. All right, well, I have both moves, so that shield isn't going to result in you getting anything. Now, the question is, why are you shielding this? I have a feeling it's because... Clodsire's in the back. That's why. Because you don't have a good answer to what I'm doing. But the problem is now like, okay. How are you going to win this game? You're not going to be able to farm Drapion. At least in my... Yeah, you're going to have to throw. That CMP is probably death to them. Because I think I have enough health to survive an earthquake on the on this, right? Yeah, we're definitely way out of earthquake range. And it won't matter because they're not going to beat us two-way Scorching Sand, so. GG, all right. Woohoo. That's gonna salvage it, right? That's gonna make this set a winning set once again. Ooh, Lola Marowak's a good reward. That's like actually a Pokemon I want. That doesn't happen much.